The answers to 10 must-know animal questions. Watch to the end for the ultimate showdown. Number 10. Do you think you're stronger than a chimpanzee? Ever fancied your chances against a chimpanzee? A surprising study shows that 17% of Americans believe they could take on a chimpanzee in a hand-to-hand fight. Chimpanzees, our closest relatives among primates, possess a remarkable physique. Despite being smaller than humans, their muscles are incredibly dense, particularly in their arms. An adult chimpanzee can lift weights far exceeding its own body weight, showcasing strength up to 5 times greater than that of the average human. Their natural aggression is well documented, especially in in-group conflicts, which often involve brutal acts of violence. However, this aggression is just one part of their complex behavior. Chimpanzees are also highly intelligent, using tools for food, developing hunting strategies, and showing advanced social behavior. Do you fancy your chances against a chimpanzee? Number 9. Why do farmers do this? At first, I thought they were being cruel to these animals, but that's not the case. In reality, this process helps ensure the animals never get lost. By stamping or painting a number on them, they can be easily identified. In the past, a red-hot iron was used, causing significant pain. However, a modern technique called freeze branding has replaced it. Instead of using heat, the stamp is cooled with liquid nitrogen before being applied. When the branding is done, smoke appears, but the animals feel little to no pain. Number 8. Do you know how to survive a bear attack? If you encounter a bear, avoid running at all costs. Bears are incredibly fast, and fleeing may trigger their chase instinct. Conserve your energy and remain as calm as possible. Direct eye contact should also be avoided, as it can be perceived as a challenge. If you come across a black bear, which typically stands around 4.6 feet tall and it shows signs of aggression, try to make yourself look larger, yell loudly, and use any available objects to defend yourself. Polar bears can reach an intimidating 9.8 feet, while brown bears can grow up to 6.6 feet tall. If faced with a brown bear, stay calm, avoid sudden movements, and never run. If the bear charges, playing dead is often the best strategy. Lie flat on your stomach, protect your neck with your hands, and spread your legs to make it harder for the bear to turn you over. Bear spray is also a highly effective defense tool that can deter an attack. Number 7. Why does this spider chase humans? Exposing the truth about the camel spider. Why does this desert dweller chase humans? It's not a scene from a horror film, it's just a typical day in the desert with one of nature's most misunderstood creatures. Camel spiders aren't true spiders. They're in a different group called solifugae and don't make silk or venom, plus they have distinct body segmentation and large jaws. They are actually more closely related to scorpions. Camel spiders, despite their daunting appearance and blistering speed, aren't chasing you to bite or harm. These arachnids, which can dash up to 10 miles per hour, are actually after something far simpler, your shadow. In the scorching desert heat, your moving shadow is a blissful oasis of coolness. So the next time a camel spider races your way, remember it's not personal. They're just looking for a little shade. Number 6. Is this Komodo dragon getting electrocuted? The internet will tell you this is a Komodo dragon versus an electric eel. Komodo dragons live on 5 remote Indonesian islands, where the land is dry, rugged, and sun-baked. Electric eels live deep in the murky freshwater rivers of the Amazon and Orinoco basins in South America. These two would never meet in the wild. The eel looks dazed. That's because Komodo dragon saliva contains toxins that thin the blood and lower blood pressure, slowly wearing down their prey. So here's the truth, this is actually a Komodo dragon versus a moray eel. Number 5. How do cats always land on their feet? When a cat is dropped upside down, it instinctively flips mid-air without pushing off anything, which seems to go against Newton's law, stating that an object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an external force. However, when scientists observed cats in zero gravity, they found that cats start their famous mid-air flip by bending their bodies and twisting their front and back halves in opposite directions. Since both halves rotate in opposite directions, the movements cancel each other out, meaning Newton's law remains unbroken. Number 4. Did you know this about Siberian tigers? I will never look at Siberian tigers the same way after learning this. These majestic big cats are the largest of all tiger subspecies. Males can weigh up to 660 pounds, 300 kilograms, and measure up to 12 feet in length. To survive the harsh, cold climates of the Russian Far East, Siberian tigers have a thicker fur coat and a layer of fat along their flanks and belly, which insulates them against the freezing temperatures. Did you know they are incredible jumpers, capable of leaping distances of up to 33 feet in a single bound? And their roar? It can be heard from over 3 kilometers away. Despite their size, Siberian tigers are powerful swimmers. They can swim across rivers and lakes to chase prey or move between territories. Each tiger has a unique pattern of stripes, much like human fingerprints. They are known for their stealth and ability to move silently through their habitat. They can walk without making a sound, truly the kings of the frozen wilderness. Number 3, murder hornet invasion. Should the US be worried? This is going to blow your mind. Did you know the Asian giant hornet is not just big, but also incredibly dangerous? Let's find out why. It is the world's largest hornet species. Native to various parts of East Asia, including Japan, South Korea, China, and some regions of Southeast Asia. In 2020, these hornets made their way to the Pacific Northwest. The New York Times referred to them as murder hornets. In the Pacific Northwest, Asian giant hornets aggressively target honeybee colonies, decapitating bees and taking their larvae for food. Their stingers can reach up to 5 centimeters in length, and they have a wingspan of around 7.5 centimeters. Unlike honeybees, Asian giant hornets can sting multiple times. Their stings are extremely painful, and their venom contains potent neurotoxins which can cause severe allergic reactions in some people. And number 2, what's inside a whale's mouth? Do whales have teeth? Ever wondered what that strange thing is inside a humpback whale's mouth? It may look like hair, but it's actually something called baleen. Baleen is made of thick, plate-like structures lined up side by side. When a whale takes in a mouthful of food, it also swallows tons of seawater. That's where baleen comes in. It works like a filter. The water gets pushed back out, while the whale's tasty meal gets trapped inside. Number 1, orca versus great white shark. Who really rules the ocean? You might think great white sharks rule the ocean, but watch this elderly orca deliver a devastating takedown with a single strike. Orcas, aka killer whales, are actually the true apex predators of the sea, and yes, they do hunt and eat great white sharks. With unmatched intelligence, speed and power, orcas launch coordinated attacks. One of their signature moves? Flipping a great white shark upside down to trigger tonic immobility, a paralyzed state that leaves the shark totally helpless. It's not just smart, it's savage. So, why do orcas dominate? First, they're highly social and hunt in groups, unlike the more solitary great whites. Second, orcas are faster, reaching speeds up to 34 miles per hour. And they use echolocation to locate prey from long distances. Add in their massive size and raw strength, and in a one-on-one showdown, the orca wins every time. Which animal surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.